Hey YouTube, I'm back. I know I haven't made a video in a long time and I do plan on getting some new gaming videos out there, but in the meantime I want to show you something new I've recently gotten into, and that is silver stacking. I think it's really cool and it's a nice thing to get into. Since silver is starting to skyrocket, it's a nice way to save up for the future. It's also a nice way to pick up some history. So this is my collection. It's a pretty modest collection. I've just recently started. This is only 2 weeks worth of collecting, so it's nothing big, but I want to show you what I picked up, and I do plan on making my collection substantially larger. So let me start off with the smallest coins I have. Well, these are not exactly coins, these are rounds, and these are fairly interesting ones. These are Monarch Precious Metals 1 gram silver rounds. These are fairly unique since they typically don't make silver rounds this small. These are really, the 1 gram rounds are typically made out of gold because gold's substantially more expensive. But these are really unique since they typically don't do silver. And since these are made from Monarch Precious Metals, they have, and they're based out of Oregon, they have Oregon wildlife on there, so it has a little salmon on it, so I think that's really unique. I have 5 of those. Next, I have a bunch of 40% silver Kennedy half dollars, and if you don't know, Kennedy half dollars from 1965 to 1970 are 40% silver. So I have a bunch of those. Next, I picked up this recently, and that is a 1 troy ounce 999 fine silver Golden State Mint bar. And these are really cool. I really want to get some more of these. It says Golden State Mint across the back. And yeah, these are really unique. I plan on getting a bunch more of those. Those are really nice. And this is a bar of silver, so that's really cool. This one I actually picked up today, and that is a Morgan silver dollar from 1890. And for the condition, it's in stellar shape for being well over 100 years old. This is really, really nice. So I picked up that. Next, the next 2 coins are fairly interesting, especially if you played the game BioShock Infinite. And if you know about BioShock Infinite or you just played the game, you know that the city of Columbia in the game was shown off originally at the Chicago World's Fair in 1892. And these coins are actually meant to commemorate the World's Fair. These are actually the first commemorative coins minted by the United States, so these are fairly unique. And these are called Columbian half dollars, which has a Christopher Columbus on the obverse, and on the reverse it has I think the Santa Maria and the globes, and it says 1492 on the back, and it says World Columbian Exposition Chicago 1893. So nice piece of history, and also is somewhat related to video games. I have 2 of them. This one is actually worth less than this one, even though it's a lot shinier. Somebody really went to town and went nuts polishing the hell out of this. And you never really polish rare coins. It loses a lot of its value. So even though this one's a lot shinier than the other one, it's worth less. So still worth its weight in silver, but still pretty cool. Those are both 90% silver. Next, I have a 1957 Franklin half, which is 90%. 2 1964 Kennedys. These are 90%. This is the only year that the Kennedys were 90% silver. And then I have 4 Walking Liberty half dollars, which are 90% silver. These are from 1941, and I have 2 43s and a 44. Next, I have 2 Barber dimes from 1914 and 1915. And I think, if anybody knows, on the back of the 1915, I think this might be a mint error. If you see there's a bit of extra metal where it says 1 dime. I know it's not zooming in, so it's really hard to see, but there's a bit of extra metal on there. I don't know if that's a mint error or what's up with that, but these are really cool dimes. You don't run across those very often. And then I have a bunch of Mercury dimes. All these dimes are 90% silver, by the way. So these dimes are worth about $2, $3 each. So these I have from 1923 to 1945. So I have a bunch of those. And I only have 2 Roosevelt dimes from 1946. I have, this is in silver, but it's something interesting. It's a mint error, or it's a error coin. It's just a 1979 quarter. But as you see, and I guess in the minting process, it just chopped off a bit of the coin. So I think that's really cool. I don't know, I just think that was nice. I also have a buffalo head nickel. Again, not silver, but it's still pretty unique, from 1937. A little buffalo in the back. Also have a bunch of wheat pennies. These range from 1927. I think that this one goes up to, I think it's 1952. So I have a bunch of those. I also have a standing Liberty quarter, which is 90% silver, from 1929. This is really worn, but still pretty cool. My first silver quarter. And this is my only foreign coin I have. It's a 1957 West German Deutschmark, 5 Deutschmark, and this is 0.625 silver. So that's pretty much it for the silver. And as far as copper goes, I have a bunch of, I have 2 copper bars. This is 1 kilogram. That's 2.2 pounds of copper with the Walking Liberty on it. And I also have a 1 pound bar of copper. It says Land of the Free, Home of the Brave, USA. And yeah, that's it. So this is my new hobby I've recently gotten into, and hopefully my collection will grow substantially from here. So that's it. Thanks for watching.